Everybody, thanks again for stopping by. First off, I just want to say an extra special thanks. My channel has just broken 2,000 subscribers, which, as for a guy just doing this for fun, that's very big for me, so I appreciate that a lot. And second of all, I have officially become a YouTube partner, which is very cool. I can now add some of my own banners and buttons, things like that, personalization to videos and my channel, so look out for that soon. Yeah, it should be pretty fun to be able to do that. Let's get right into this video. This video is going to be showcasing Near, which is a built-in function of the PlayStation Vita. It's more designed for the 3G Vitas because they have built-in GPS, whereas the Wi-Fi model doesn't. However, you can use this on the Wi-Fi model. Basically, it will try to take your location signal from your Wi-Fi signal, which doesn't work obviously nearly as well as GPS does, but it will allow you to use the features of Near. And you can hopefully reap some of the benefits by getting your location through a signal. First of all, a lot of people have been saying that Near must be Sony's ripoff of Street Pass on the 3DS, and this really couldn't be farther from the truth. What Street Pass on the 3DS is, it's one system to another system communicating. As you walk by someone, as you're out and about and your systems are asleep, they will communicate with each other, send each other information. Like I said, the Near functions are more of a GPS function where your Vita will upload your information to your location, and then other people who have passed or are around that location will receive your data. So this is more on a map, pinpointing your location on a map, rather than it's not your Vita sending information to another person's Vita directly. It's not doing that at all. And second of all, basically what you're doing with Near is completely different from what you're doing with Street Pass. So I'm going to go ahead and get into that right now, and I'll show you exactly what you are doing with Near, what it will do for you. So let's go ahead and boot that up. Sorry, I'm in a game of Hot Shots Golf here. So let's get up to Near. First of all, just check that background out. It's pretty awesome. It's a New Year's card from Kitten, the main heroine of Gravity Days. And that was sent out through the live feed for the Gravity Days demo yesterday, so pretty sweet. Anyway, let's go ahead and boot Near up here. So if we go into the live area for Near, you'll see this button over here and it's spinning. I have my Near set to automatically take my location every 10 minutes. By doing that, your system will stay active and you can get more things and get more information. So I don't really update it manually very often, not unless I'm having some issues with it. So yeah, but if you press that button, it will update your location. So let's go into Near here. This is the main screen of Near. If you want to hear the music here, I'll go ahead and give you some volume. So here we are. This top right button is the same as the button from the live area. It does the same thing. It takes your location. So like I said, when you take your location, you are uploading that data to a spot on a map, basically. And then anyone who's around you at that time, their data will come back to you. Does that make sense? So you're not sending any information Vita to Vita. You're getting a map. So I'll show you first of all out and about, and this is the basic feature of Near here. So every time you get your location data, you will get new notifications. So as soon as it takes your location data, it'll get a pop-up on your system that says, recently I had 66 people are playing nearby. So it will tell you, hey, there's 66 people playing near you. So that's the first thing that you can learn, how many people are playing their Vitas right now near me. Second of all, you will often get these notifications topping the charts for number of people playing, and that's showing live tweet. So basically what that's saying is, hey, a lot of people are playing live tweet on their Vitas. Obviously this is an application and not a game, and it will be used pretty often for people who tweet from their Vitas. But if we boot this up, or kind of tap into this, it's going to show around me who has been playing live tweet. So you get all these people here. Okay, so why don't we back out of that. Other things it'll tell you, you've encountered Gonan 15 times, you've encountered Warag 5 times. So it'll tell you people that you are often interacting with. The cool thing with this is your map radius is a little bit bigger this time. It's something like 3 miles, 5 kilos. So you have more of a radius to kind of meet people more often. Again, there isn't really too many big benefits to meeting people other than you can kind of check out what they've been doing, what games they've been playing, things like that. So yeah, again, every time your location data is updated, you will get these new notifications. So yeah, and then here we have, you see, chart based on 126 people. So if we hit that, this is basically just going to show me the chart based on the 126 people. So you'll see here these things popping in are the people that are actually playing. So if I tap on a person, it'll tell me their name. So this is Zephyr's. Play history, so what they've been playing recently. So this person's been playing Monster Radar, Minna Toisho, Dream C Club, Live Tweet, and Army Corps of Hell. So okay, cool. I don't know what some of these games are. I do, but let's say I don't. What is Army Corps of Hell? If you click on it, it's not really going to tell you exactly what the game is, but it will give you ratings. I saw in the IGN video the guy said that this is this player's individual rating. He was wrong. This is the rating of people that I've interacted with that have played it. So you'll see 40 people have given it this icon, 20 people have given it this icon, and then another, 40% have given it this icon, 20% have given it this icon, and another 40% have given it that icon. I don't remember exactly what each of the icons mean. I can't rate the game because I haven't played it. But in games that I can rate, if I tap a little button over here, it'll show me what each of those icons mean. But you can see this guy has burning eyes here. This guy seems like he's kind of pretty seriously enjoying himself, and this guy seems to be laughing. So, you know, if you don't know, Army Corps of Hell is a game about hard-rocking, evil demons killing things in kind of a cutesy way. If that makes any sense. So anyway, we can go ahead and back out here, and again I can show my map. And this map, this isn't actually where I live. This is just a spot that I pass pretty frequently on the train. I transfer stations there, so these are the people I must meet there. This map is more condensed here. It only goes out to 0.4 miles, which is what, about 0.7 kilos maybe. But I think that's just because there are so many people in here. You know, obviously if it went out too far, I'd just have a bunch of icons crammed together on my screen. So, alright, so that's basically the out and about feature. Secondly, if I have a game, I'll pop right back into out and about just to show you this one more thing that I forgot. But if I have a game that I've played and I like, I can rate it. And this will add it to the ratings that people look at. So let's say I go in here, yeah, how about this guy a 3? So this is a game I've actually played. The Vita knows this. So it tells me I can pick some emoticons. So you can pick up to 3. So if I tap this, it gives you 9 choices here. So you have funny, engrossing, captivating, moving, rewarding, amazing, exhilarating, cool, and heartwarming. Obviously you'll see you don't have completely crappy, garbage, shitty, or anything like that, of course, because this is Sony software here. But yeah, you can tap 3 of those, hit OK, and it will put it into you know, kind of what is tabulated as the review of the game for everybody else to see. You can see how many people around you are playing it. So around me at the time, 105 people were picked up, and 11 of them were playing this. So that's pretty popular, and that kind of tabulates the buzz rating as well. 3.7 is decently high. You'll see from here it also gives me options to launch the game, launch into this game's info on the PSN store, launch the game's website, or launch the game itself. Pretty awesome. It's all kind of right there for you. So yeah. And one more thing I wanted to say, when I'm tapping these out and about icons that you'll see, these ones are giving me the information as it was at that time. So these people are not being tabulated right now. These were the people that were tabulated yesterday at 4:31 p.m. So you can go back and check that out. Obviously, it updates pretty often. So if I go to the top here, this one at the very top, if I hit this, this is the one that was just tabulated for me. Just a few minutes ago, actually. So if you want to know what's going on right at that moment, basically, these are the people that were playing around me when I updated my data right at that time. So pretty sweet. And of course you can tap into them, check out their information, see what they're playing. You know, so this is one way you can meet people, you can see what they're playing. And one more thing that I won't be able to show you because I haven't found any what they call new games, But anytime you find a new game, Near defines new game as a game or application that you haven't seen before. It will come up and tell you, hey, you found a new game. So if a new game comes out, let's say Tales of Innocence comes out, and I didn't know it came out or I didn't know what it was, and I'm playing my Vita and my Near thing is running, it uploads information to the map, and it will come back at me and say, hey, people around you are playing this new game, Tales of Innocence, check it out. From there, I can see what people are saying about it, through the emoticons, obviously. It's not like a big review thing, but I can jump into it on the PSN store, I can jump straight to its website, things like that. So that's basically what Out and About is. So it does a lot of things for you. I can see why people have been confused with it, but those are the basics right there. That's Out and About. Secondly, the Friends tab in here. This is basically just a friend's activity log. So anything that my friends have been doing. So, looks like it might be hard for you to see that thanks to the light. Let's see if we can adjust it there a little bit. So you'll see some of my friends here. 100 sound balls in Sound Loop, earned a trophy in Welcome Park, earned a trophy in Ridge Racer. So yeah, this is basically an activity log. It's what your friends have been up to. The Vita tracks a lot of different activities. So in here you get to see basically all of the activities. If you go into each game's live area, you can see activities just for that game. Okay, so that's what that is. Pretty nifty. And finally, we have Discoveries. And Discoveries is kind of the mysterious and interesting part of Near here. As you're playing and as Near updates to the maps for you, basically you will have these discoveries. And what they are is people are sending these out to other people. I don't think you know when you are sending things, and I don't know exactly how that works. I think it just kind of decides when to do it based on the software. So for example, most of what I've gotten so far is Katamari Damacy stuff. So you'll see up here we have 3 things from Katamari Damacy. And what this is basically it's a recorded basically play challenge of somebody. So that this person is kind of sending this challenge out and saying, hey, check this out. Like I said, I don't know if they know how or why this is getting sent out. I don't know if they completed a challenge and then Near says, hey, let's take that and send it out. Or if in Katamari there is an option that says, hey, why don't you send this out to everybody on Near. But basically it's almost like a time trial type thing where it's this person sending their information out and saying, hey, try your best against my best and see what happens. So I've got some other stuff, Shinobito 2, Little Deviants. But basically, this function is interesting because in the future I could see games sending out kind of more rare information. Information meaning rare things, rare items and things like that. And if you look here, it says days until expiration, 9. So what that means is that you need to import this into your game within 9 days. Sony can use this as a tool to get people to buy games. So for example, let's say, this is going to be a silly example, but Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Let's pretend I don't own that game. And this just came, and what this is, it's a gold costume for Nova. This got sent to me somehow from somebody. So I think, oh wow, there's a gold costume for Nova in the game. That is epic. Wow, I don't own the game, but I want this. I want to make sure that when I do own the game, I have this gold costume for Nova. You hit in there, and you hit this download button, and that will download it straight into your game. If you don't own the game, you have to buy the game within, obviously, the valid till time before it expires. Otherwise, you can't get it. Now, obviously, someone could send it to you again at a later time, but you just don't know. Maybe there will be these rare send-outs that just don't go out very often. So when you see it, you'll feel like, oh man, I gotta buy that game. They could maybe put some rare quests into games that just don't pop up very often, but it pops up on your screen, and you know it's a rare quest, and you go, oh man, when I get the game, I want to make sure I have that quest, so I have to make sure I buy the game to put that quest in there. So people who are big into collecting, this might kind of trick them into spending more money. But it isn't a total, money thing on Sony's part. This whole thing isn't all about getting people to just go out there and buy shitloads of games. It's very interesting. Most of this stuff is not stuff that will get people to buy games. That was just kind of my idea of what this could be. But yeah, most of these are just kind of friend challenges and things like that. And like I said, I don't know exactly how these get sent out. That is kind of the mysterious part of Near here. I'm not sure exactly how that works. But yeah. We'll see. Maybe more info will come out. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Yeah, I'm really appreciating that you guys are checking this out so much, and I just want to say thanks a lot, and I'll get some more videos up soon. See you later.